Hey, so what's going on there? It's Sport 98 here. Finally got a day to come back out and do another video. Finally, it's not 100 degrees here in the state of Virginia. It's finally in like the 80s. We had a good storm come through last night, so it finally cooled things down. You know, step outside and you feel like you're instantly boiling hot and start sweating in 5 seconds you come out the door. But this video is going to be a part 2 to the Auxbeam light review. Show you how I installed them, you know, why I installed them, and kind of just give, you know, this is about 4 months now, 4 or 5 months now since I've had them in there, and we'll get straight to it. But basically what I wanted to do was just show you or tell you why I installed these sets. This is now the third set of fog lights that I've put on this truck, and the other two were just kind of cheaply made. You know, just got them from like Walmart or AutoZone or something. The second set I had, they lasted. Had them on there for about 8 months to 10 months or so. I finally got rid of them because the lenses on them just got too hazed up and they kept cracking. One of them actually fell off and I had to glue it back on there. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna buy a good set. Which I definitely have to say again, these Auxbeam lights, they are really good made. Another reason why I bought a good set of fog lights and why I wanted another set of fog lights, because originally when I got the truck for me, when my parents gave me the truck, and originally when my parents had the truck, there were no set of fog lights on there. So all you had was just the headlights on there, and driving down some back roads or just wanting to be seen a little bit easier is kind of the reason why I got them. You know, I'd have more down road light, or I guess if you could call it, you know, light. You push more light down the road so you can see more stuff and also be seen in return. Basically, I'll flip around here, spin my chair. So basically, like I said, I had them right here next to the license plates on each side, and it was okay for the time being. You know, the ones that I had there, they worked. That's where I just had them. When I got these set of Auxbeams, they wouldn't work because of how the bumper is made and where they'd fit. I'd have to trim the bumper off, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. So like in the other video, like I said, I went to a junkyard. I got the bumper piece, whatever you call it. Guy calls this thing down here a rock guard, which I don't see how it guards from rocks. It just lets more air into the engine block. But I got that from the junkyard. I got the mounting brackets also from the junkyard, cleaned them up, spray painted them black with a good thing so that they don't rust anymore, because when I got them off the donor vehicle, they were rusted really bad. So I sanded them down as good as I can, you know, good coat of primer and a good heavy duty coat of non-rusting black paint, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, I had them on for about 4 to 5 months now. Been really good. They're very bright at night. I mean literally they almost blind you. They are that bright for these types. We do have a second modification we're doing to the truck. Was just ordered, so hopefully it'll be here. I'll put we'll do an unboxing video and review of that when it comes in. Will be a surprise, so if you can kind of guess what it is, then you know. But it deals with light, you know, lights on the vehicle. But I was waiting for Auxbeam to put a sale on these so that the price came down, and they have a mid-year sale going on, so everything on their website is pretty good on their prices, and you know, they marked it down relatively good. But I'll show you what I did and how I installed them. Basically, if we go over to the vehicle, I will try to hold the camera as best as I can and not get it close to my face as possible. But basically, like I said, I got this. This is all from Auxbeam's website. This I got from the junkyard. If we come back around here, This here is also from the junkyard. So like I said, I try to clean it up as best I could. And then put a good coat of paint on it so that, you know, it doesn't rust anymore. But then up in there is, of course, the fog light, and then, you know, your wiring system. It came with a wiring bracket, so that was good. It's definitely long enough. Basically, just what I did was it came up, I brought it up from, you know, it comes in here. Here's the wiring right here. It's hard to kind of hard to see, but this one I'm moving with my finger here. It goes down, runs down to each set, and goes there. Then it goes. I have it from the battery. You have a relay. You have the grounding. Then the wiring comes all the way back. Have another grounding, and then down through the firewall and into the truck. Now, if we go into the truck here, we come in from the firewall. I had to cut a small hole in the grommet to feed the wiring through. Then you have your connector, and then I basically just fed it up under the dash, and then just put the button right here. So you just turn it on, and it lights up green, and then you turn it off, it lights red. But pretty much, I mean, it's, as long as you have a somewhat know-how of how to wire up something, it's relatively easy. I spent, I'd say 30 minutes, so I give it a difficulty of 1, as in being very easy to install. The hardest part was actually getting them mounted on the fog light bracket on the bumper to put them on the truck. That, I say, give it about a difficulty of about a 2.5, give or take. It all depends on your vehicle and what you are using them for. I was going to try to get another set, but as seeing as how good these are, let me take my drink real quick. As seeing how good the light is pushed out from these, I don't really need to get another set, because I was originally going to get another set of spots and use them, but I was like, nah, it's fine. But I am trying to look at a cold air intake system. I did look at K&N's website, and it's just too expensive. So I'm trying to look at another company called AFE Power. They make what looks like to be a pretty good aftermarket air intake system. So we'll see what it looks like when I get it, or if, depending on you know, if there's a sale or something that goes on with them. But I'll try to do more of like the reviews of stuff I've done to the vehicle, you know, suspension, you know, interior stuff, all the speakers, and any, you know, odds and bits, you know, that I've done to it over the years. But that's one of these. This is one of the big things I did to it, was put on these good set of aftermarket fog lights. Sorry if I'm wiping my face. It is very hot, even though I'm in the shade in my garage. The amount of sweat that is just running down my face is killing me. But I'll try to put up another video here in another day or two. Hopefully it doesn't get boiling hot again, because if it's boiling hot, I'm not coming outside. I'm going to stay inside or stay in my pool. But I'll leave it right here for now, and we'll come back again, hopefully, like I said, when it's cooler, or when I have the time, because I'm going between work and college. And we will see you guys in the next video.